Alright, so in this video here, I'm gonna show you guys how I make, I'm not gonna do it, but I'm gonna talk about my nutrients and soil and stuff that I use. So, when starting off, I use Fox Farm Ocean Forest. I use Fox Farm Ocean Forest and Fox Farm Happy Frog. I take and mix about a half a bag each, and I put them in this thing here. And I till it up and just mix it, give it a good mixing as much as I can. And then I put half of that soil into another container. And this has got my nutrients in it. So what I do with that after I got it all mixed and split up, I mix in more bat guano. So let's talk about the soils still. So this soil has got earthworm castings in it, and it's got bat guano. So and then the Happy Frog has got mycorrhizas and folic acid, I believe. Let me see. Humic acid. Sorry. Mycorrhiza and humic acid. I don't know what the heck I was thinking. Anyway, so I get those all mixed up, and then I take in and I add in about 4 tablespoons each, bat guano, all-purpose 462. I put in a little bit of that. I put in the all-purpose 444. I put in kelp meal. I put in Mother Earth root down, and then I use Mother Earth Power Flower. And so I get all that mixed up into the soil. That'll put away. So I get that all mixed up, and it takes a while. It takes at least 45 minutes to an hour to get it all mixed in, because you want to make sure there's no hot spots in your soil, because that could be really bad. So once I got it all mixed up, I put it into my 5-gallon pots, and a half a bag each should fill up 3 5-gallon pots. You might be a little bit short and have to mix up a little bit more, but if you do about a half a bag each, you should be good. And then I just plant the seeds directly in the soil and water them. So I planted these 4 days ago. And these actually planted pretty quick. I put them in the ground 4 days ago. The next day they were up. So this is Gorilla Skittles. I'll start over here. So this is Runtz Auto from Barney's farm. This is Gorilla Skittles from Barney's farm. And this is Bruce Banner from Fast Buds. Right now it's under the MarsHydro SP3000. This is my first run with this. This is not a sponsored video. They did not sponsor me for this, so I get to say whatever I want, and I will give you a complete factual how I think of it, how I think it runs for me. But just by looking at this thing and from what I've seen online, this light is going to work great. But yeah, so I will continue to do weekly videos. I just kind of wanted to get this done and show you guys what I do with my soil. This run, I'm actually going to be trying this stuff as well later on in the veg stage or flower stage, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, and this soil, that's another thing too, with mixing the soil like this. You don't have to feed it. You really don't. What I do is I let it go about 30 days, and then I top dress. And when I say top dress, this is what I do. I take more of the Happy Frog, more of the Ocean Forest. I do, a lot smaller scale. I mix it all together, again, with the same nutrients, and make a super soil, mix it all up, get it all nice and mixed up, make sure there's no hot spots, and then I take and I just put it right on top. I just cover the whole thing. there's kind of a lot of room, but once it gets watered, it'll go down a little bit more, the soil will, and it'll leave a little bit more room for when you need to top dress. But then I just put a good layer on top on all of them, and then just water. And I got my water sitting here. It's not pH'd or anything right now. This is just tap water that I get oxygenated. I let the chlorine evaporate. I let it sit there for about 24 hours, and then I use, yeah, let me get this down here. I use this, just a generic pH down, and I use my pH meter up here, and I just pH my water to between 6.0 and 6.8. I like to keep it right about 6.5, and that is just a cap full of that in 5 gallons of water. That's it. Mix it up and then you water, and that's all I do. And it's pretty simple doing it this way, because like I said, then you don't really have to get on a feeding schedule. If you miss a feeding schedule, it's fine, and there is so much nutrients in that soil, it will be good for at least the first 60 days, but I amend around day 30 to 45. I've heard a lot of people saying that they've had their plants get nutrient burned from using Fox Farm Ocean Forest, but I've never had any problems with it. So yeah, that is the video. Again, I want to make this clear too. I grow for personal use. I'm not selling anything. I'm not trading anything. I don't do any of that. So please don't message me asking for that kind of stuff. But I will help you guys if you guys need any help. If there's anything I can do to help you guys with your grow, give you any kind of feedback, what I can, I will. Yeah. Make sure to like and share the video and let me know, and I'll see you guys in the comment section. Later. Happy growing.